Witcher, we're waiting.
Me.
How are you?
Come
I'm
on
carrying
already.
too much weight. Wonderful. Am I getting off this boat?
Your witch's ass is gonna have to get wet. Jump!
You know, I'm just
Any
gonna be
news from your
over
secret
encumbered. I
informant?
like money.
The port's blocked. Some merchants have been held up for months.
What about roads through the forest?
Yorveth rules the forest.
What? Game. Hey there. It's going well. How are you doing?
Where are
You
we?
can keep telling me that I'm carrying too much weight,
Very
game.
funny.
Until I can find a person to sell it to, I'm
Yorveth,
just gonna
maybe?
suffer.
I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
How's your Friday night going?
Hear that? I smell an elf. That's
Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
Since when did the Scoia'tael hire professional killers to do their dirty work? The Dwan even. You've fallen low.
A hired killer, true. But in all certainty, he is no Dwan.
Don't make a big deal of the race thing.
Yet race is the very reason we fight. We have pointed ears, yours are rounded. We are few, yet long-lived. Your kind multiplies like vermin, though thankfully expires quickly. Humans and elves alike, trying to prove one shape is better than the other. 400 years of killing over the mold of the Oracle.
The Kingslayer's among you. We've come for him.
Then our interests collide. The Kingslayer is under my protection, and I'll not hand over a guest.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Squirtle again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Enough of this piss!
Stay!
As far as Perkmon warped.
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you all right?
Lovely.
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming. Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close. Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must find our way towards Who did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour of one of your commandos. I'm a woman.
I noticed. At least I'll die holding a lovely ass.
Not mine. I'll hold the spell.
Come on, let's go. You were right.
What's happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post? I'm starting to think we'll make it. Wait. The barrier's waning. Triss,
Be quick!
give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now! Alarm! Squirrels! There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves!
You know each other?
Rather well, but he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
Emiavar Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Spice merchant. Not unlikely.
Did you see that?
Squirrels at our very walls!
You'll have led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Who are these blokes?
They're the ones the elves were chasing. Assault in broad daylight.
You're carrying too much weight. Continues to pick up random garbage.
I think the stew's ready.
Quiet, woman. Artist at work.
You might want to stir it.
I don't stir. I work the material.
Won't even wag my tongue.
Zoltan. Dandelion. My fool.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
Step back, White One.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Well, a freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his willy wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. But don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Careful, Witcher!
Want to squirm with the others?
They'll hang anyway!
Come on up! Got room for one more deviant! Look here out! Assaulted an officer!
They'll hang anyway!
Come on up! Got room for one more deviant!
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on? I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well. Blue stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, would you? Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
You're carrying too much weight. Yes, thank you, game, for still fucking reminding me. I get it.
We can fix that. Tomorrow we'll club it out.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
I don't want any.
At your service. Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you and your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor. No wedding, Zoltan?
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be pop-in-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakows, and as a gift for Eudora, a jade stone as big as my fist.
You were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have heard a pin drop. Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
"Eat," Breckenrig says, then proceeded to slop 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. He'll play the spy a bit, get bored, and drop it. You know how he is.
The dragon. Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the Lavalettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure. Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tael.
Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Marivel, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
he could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Well, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds significant stake.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the great eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
I think I've heard enough about politics. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yor with Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Kraken.
Kraken?
The monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
Sozek doesn't look too good. Lay him inside somewhere.
Right, we've dawdled enough already. Come on, lads, let's go.
What's this? I was ready for a rumble there.
Shut it, and come on.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kraken, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanserville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt. You saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions, and I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me. The massacre in Rivia, it came back to me, I remember. The angry mob murdering non-humans, a young boy with a pitchfork.
Anything else?
Death, or a state close to it, I'm not sure. I felt life draining out of me.
I was there. I arrived a moment later. Too late.
Don't worry, Triss. They're only memories. We have bigger problems to tackle now. Something tells me that in recovering my memory, I'll find out a lot about what we're dealing with now.
We'd best get to work.
No offence, but you're scaring my customers.
I think the stew's ready.
At your service. Hey, boss. Look who's graced our smithy. That titan of the art of smithing can't hear us. Busy. Work's a blur in his hands. And how are you, Witcher? Things working out for you?
Nice workshop.
Bah, it's no workshop, just a simple forge. But thanks for the compliment, both in my name and the master's. So how can we help you, eh?
Need silver.
Hello,
ore.
Geralt. So hello, Geralt.
Here comes the Witcher. Ha! Greetings. A word, if you will. You see, we've created an alchemical... Seeing as you're a Witcher, in a year or two, given the occasion, you could visit us in Vizima. We need to study its long term if... Are you in?
Why not?
Now, don't...
So how's it going, dear? Everything...
Greetings. Mind if I take a look?
Certainly.
Larita.
What's that?
Demavin.
Ah.
Now, if you don't mind, can...
Youngsters screaming in daytime.
And how do you find
Welcome.
Welcome to my...
Greetings.
Psst. White-haired one. I have an offer for you.
Greetings, white-haired one.
I'm nowhere.
I know who you are.
Sounds good.
The formula is in the hand.
Can't go and see him.
He deals in incense. I think what he sells is harmful, yet I need the formula to prove it.
I'll see what I can...
It's true. Oh, no. I'm not talking to a freak.
Wow.
Wait a minute. People! The mutant's pursuing me!
What do you want?
Heard you have a problem.
Ah, if only we had just one.
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
A sorceress said the same.
She's asked me to work with...
And who's to pay you?
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorceress was to manage alone.
A contract like that requires preparations. Costly preparations.
You want an advance? I've but a handful of orans now, though it should buy you plenty of drink and a few hours of ploughing.
I was thinking of the potions we'll need. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it. I've no knowledge of these things.
Who could tell me more?
That ploughing elf, Cedric, most probably.
He's supposed to know all about monsters.
Where can I find him?
In the village, outside the walls. Now leave me be. Yes.
Boss, why the hell are we stacking and restacking this?
For practice. Just
People! The mutants!
You free?
No. My John's
I
over
know
there.
you're
He wanted a platonic.
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
I seek the elf named Cedric. Any of you know where he is?
What's your business?
In Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the long.
I try.
Don't let other Shay poison your memory of her.
Thank you, Cedric.
Vafe. Greeting.
Are you Cedric?
Who asked?
Geralt of...
Ah.
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent.
Cedric.
What do you want?
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the old one?
Yorvith's warriors.
They believe they are still independent. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enshay's former glory, or until they realize the truth themselves.
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clear?
I am old. Even for an elf. At times, I make mistakes.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
I'm looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares.
I'm aiming a little higher.
The old man? Meaning the Kraken? Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay...
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like.
I need to make a few orans.
There's never a shortage of work for a witcher in this forest.
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract all sorts of scum. The lunatics broiled in their cell. The ruins remain cursed to this day.
A great house, you say?
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. Reverend Mercier locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the two people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded.
No harm in trying.
Greeting.
I aim to kill the Kraken. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge.
Thanks, Ed.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Jeez, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
You'll betray no one else, Elvin bitch.
I don't know what you're talking.
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison,
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off to...
The bitch is lying!
This ought to be easy enough to resolve.
But they're crawling with all sorts of
I'll do it, but you'll pay me.
Careful there.
Me.
Non-humans, bite the dust!
I wonder what's left of that wreck Cedric mentioned.
If the Karen attacked the boat, it's not likely to be much. We're looking for traces of the beast, not boats.
I'm glad you're here.
See those footprints?
Yeah, strange place for an evening walk.
Unless you're looking for adventure. My medallion. Nice to run into some old friends.
Almost brings a tear to your eye.
Let's examine the traces of the Kraken and get out of here. A ram stuffed with sulfur and a dead cobbler. Straight out of Eastern legends. Not good enough for the Kraken, though.
I'm glad you're here. Wait a minute.
What are you going to do?
Cast a simple diagnostic spell. It should answer a few questions. This monster's sick, Geralt. It's dying.
How much time does it have left?
A few years? Perhaps a decade and change?
Too long. What's wrong with it? Any information could be useful.
The diagnostic spell showed that some of the cells in its body have mutated.
What else?
The Kraken's highly venomous.
Any ideas for an antidote?
Your Witcher's metabolism should neutralize small doses of the toxin. But if I were you, I wouldn't rely on my mutations alone. An Ostmark potion should do the trick.
I know the herb, but haven't the faintest where I might find it around here. I need to figure out how I want to fight the Kraken. Maybe I won't need the potion.
Do what you will, but don't say I didn't warn you. Sheila might be eager to get this done. But before you go see her, ask some of the locals about Osmark. You could try Cedric. Here's the formula for the potion. I need to take care of some things. Manage without me for a while? See you.
Are you Geralt of Rivia?
Who's asking?
Thank you, Master.
Our family would have perished if not for you.
I can't
but
give my regards.
I have no idea what they were trying to give me.
We'll wait out here.
Make it quick.
find out who it belonged to. Shit, you stink. Should be something at the end of this trail.
What's the point of coming up here? There's nothing up here.
Scoia'tael arrows. I suppose I could forward this, but where the hell?
Find anything in there?
2 soldiers.
What happened to them?
They're dead, riddled with arrows.
I know nothing about that.
What do you think, Witcher?
Seems like 2 soldiers wandered into the cave, maybe to drive away monsters. But just because somebody convinced them to go. I don't know how many monsters they managed to kill, but I do know who got them. Scoia'tael.
Bollocks.
Last I recall, Neckers don't know how to use bows.
Hey, lads! Let's find a tree!
No! I'll tell you everything! Just don't kill me, please!
Speak.
You need to see this. You won't understand otherwise.
See ploughing what? The bitch is lying!
We'll see. You lead.
It's an ambush! To arms!
Bloody squirrels. Thanks for the help, Witcher. Here's your orange. You're coming with us, bitch. You shouldn't have left Dimitri. Stupid whore.
Death awaits you all. Curse you, Dwan.
Boss, why the hell are we stacking and restacking this stuff if the port's still blocked?
For practice. Just keep stacking. The Witcher will soon kill the beast and will set off immediately.
I think the stew's ready.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
Alright, tell me how your monster problem is going if you don't need a witcher. What I fucking thought.
Cedric, I need some Ostmark. It's a rare variety.
I know it. There are some caves to the south, deep in the woods. If Ostmark grows anywhere in the area, it will be there.
Greetings, Witcher.
How many more can there be?
monsters. Wonder how many more will turn up.
That didn't do anything. I don't know how to blow up nests. Thanks, game.
Piss off, Jester.
Don't venture so near the forest.
Something's troubling me. Let's hear it. What does a bloody witcher actually eat? Mushrooms? Spuds? Well, he's a human like us. Betsy, please.
Any work for
Enough work for...
I'm sure we...
Ye bet...
Any other...
Go see...
What's...
Late, they say...
Any...
Go...
You mean...
Call... He took even...
There's something in the wind. I expect we were back. Close the shutters. Stay inside. If ye believe in the god.
You free?
Ever seen the river monster, the Kraken?
I have.
Speak up.
The monster's as big as a barn, with giant I don't know anything else!
I'll be damned.
Lovely.
Witcher! Greetings!
Do we know each other?
I've heard.
Well,
I
mind if I have...
take your...
Books in...
yeah.
Did she buy...
Witcher!
Something's troubling me.
Let's hear it.
What does a bloody witch...
Mushrooms? Spuds? Why spuds? Because he's a human like us. He sweats, he bleeds. He eats spuds too.
Pretend you don't see her. Don't look in the mirror. Never ever provoke.
Enjoy your meal. Ain't the last one in this.
Ever heard of doing it Witcher and Striga style?
No, tell
Yet
me.
another
He
witch.
downs the flask, tries to get it on, falls fast asleep, and she wakes up a virgin in the morning.
Yet another
Remind
witcher.
me, which one was this Foltest they killed?
Wasn't he the one who always wanted us to call him Daddy?
I've seen that one today.
I don't know then.
Monsters, you've come.
I know you. I can...
All right, fess up.
Want to know the version that is yet to... The king died in mysterious circumstances. The Witcher Geralt...
Did you... This'll stay between...
The killer escaped before I could get him.
So what are you gonna do? Run around?
I don't have to.
Geralt, please don't do anything.
You gave Vernon a full report on
They've got some amazing women at the brothel.
You know what I mean.
A town like any other. That's what an ordinary man... I saw a robbery sanctioned by law. Town watchmen laughing as they confiscated goods. I know these things happen everywhere, but...
Witcher, I've been awaiting you.
We need to kill a monster that sinks boats.
Afraid?
No, but I suspect we'll need to draw it onto the shore.
Leave that to me.
I can't wait. I bet it's something spectacular.
Believe it. You'll do the honors.
The honors?
Once on the riverbank, you'll kill him, her, whatever it is.
What's that? It looks impressive.
A megascope.
What does it do?
Many complicated magical operations. It allows me to communicate with other sorceresses, for instance.
Triss claims the Kraken was born of magic.
She's right. Something that... It looks like the result of some botched experiment.
Did you find out where the Kraken came from?
I didn't even...
So I take it you know it was created by a maid.
I guessed as much. And what of it? Do you wish me to... How did you know it was a...
I didn't. I'll be ready.
I certainly hope... Any progress?
I've got everything.
Excellent. Ready?
Are you wearing makeup?
We all have our rituals.
From what I know, Krakens are colorblind.
Enough, Geralt. Time to draw the beast out of the water.
Got an ace up your sleeve?
I always do. Don't get eaten, and we'll soon both be heroes.
I hope you're right.
You descend into the lair. I'll stay on the bridge and pull it out onto the bank. Take care. It'll be extremely dangerous, even on land.
hate it.
You come down and trap it!
Oh my god. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Jesus! How am I supposed to dodge something I can't fucking see?
We did it. Not a bad fight, wouldn't you say, Geralt? Are you alright?
I'm fine.
I've used up much of my energy, so if you needed help...
I've learned to help myself. A sorceress worried about me. Should I be scared?
Playing it tough, like every Witcher.
I had no idea it'd be so big.
Triss was right. It's mutated. Magically induced. I must get to work. Collect the most valuable ingredients. What a shame so much will go to waste. Forgive me. Time is of the essence.
Farewell then.
Don't forget to collect the reward.
Oh, I won't.
We'd best get to work.
But like, we quick travel out here, but I can't quick travel back to town. Like, what a pain in the ass. For this RP adventure, we have you walking all over the map. Like, really, all over the map.
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
Something's troubling me. Let's hear it.
I tell him I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
He said there's a third option. Then his hand inched toward...
Job done.
Good work.
in the back. Too bad he turned out to be poor.
The poor ones are always uppity.
What?
The commandant.
Leave your...
Guarded with.
Wait, Wolf. You're going in... Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump...
Come on.
With these cunts, Laredo can protect them. A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice.
Where did you learn it?
I knew someone who...
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all...
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight...
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true. You know this one. Little elf was shipping down the path. Plow all. Along came a dwarf bag.
Don't you traipse around here.
Oh, you arse fuck, dirty rotten scum.
Don't you traipse around here.
Do that again. And I'll fuck
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish. Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast, that one struts
Add
about
plough
as if he
into
were
the
the
mix
king.
and
Who's a
it doesn't
whitehead
get any
filly?
better.
Luckily, the commandant's provide.
What do you need?
I wanted to surprise my friend.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems, Reese.
I was thinking of something a little...
What would you?
Just go with your...
All right, it'll...
Draw him away from the balloon.
Slap me hard and call me stupid. Trying to put one by me?
How's that?
Surcharge on special request.
Let me think.
All right.
True. Come here, lass. Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish dump.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orens.
Care for a little diversion, brave one?
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on. Your comrades are well at it having their fun. Why should you be any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
They say witches have no need to plough.
The list is decommissioned.
Perfect. Let's go see Laredo.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila.
Geralt.
You've had your song.
Did you hear?
Care for some real
2 big shots
diversion.
arrived. Wonder what they want.
Yes?
Do we wait until the Honorable...
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding, so... Soldier, report to me immediately.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for your superiors or spend the rest of your...
In Flotsam, we cut that.
I was looking for the privy.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see.
Commandant, sir. We caught the witch a snake.
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter.
The Commandant wanted...
In that case...
Finally.
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should... See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf...
I'm looking for the man responsible.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's there.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands.
The Kingslayer. That's who I want.
Was it him?
Yeah, he killed Foltest.
In that case, we'll get him. I heard you killed the Karen. Let's say that squares the crimes of your friends. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course.
There was a time those forests belonged to the elves.
Spare me your sympathy. The elder races. You fail to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth.
You an elf? A dwarf? I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. We're fighting a war. And you...
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat...
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight... The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they...
I'm surprised they haven't turned...
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frank...
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. Soldiers are simple men. When you... You're a Witcher. Your job is to... I protect them from the danger that lurks.
You detest non-human.
I detest Yorveth, the coward who hunts the innocent. I detest that whore son who murders women and children. Well, he's a monster, Geralt. He's the evil I protect people from.
Enough.
I don't want you to kill him. I've an idea, but I'd rather... The squirrels are up to something.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandit.
Their infamous leader joins them.
Couldn't have put it better. As long as Yorveth remains free, human... I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is...
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance.
I'm a Witcher.
Course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander.
I'll see what I can find.
You stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Farewell.
Entry only on the Commandant's express orders. Off you go. No passage.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Who's a white-haired filly?
Add flour into the mix and it doesn't get any better.
Luckily, the Commandant...
Turned me away at the door, the bastard. We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on...
Well, well.
It's people like him who might help.
Or put us in shackles and...
He told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kieran ep Esnalen, Yorveth's...
No.
He may know something about...
Let's pay him.
I tell him, I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
What did he say?
He said, there's a third option.
get his hand inched towards his eye.
Alright everyone, I think I'm going to stop there for now. Thank you for stopping by to watch me play The Witcher. I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you all around.